Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another video detailing technology that I came across on my journey to be the greatest content creating comedian in the history of America. Today, we're having a look at the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 on my walk around the neighborhood with my dog Anna. So I got this magnetic attachment for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and that's what I'm messing with today. I'm sticking it to every metal object I can find on the walk and getting my cardio in. So this is the best way to do it. That way you don't have to hire a camera crew to walk around. You can basically be your own camera crew if you're setting up an OnlyFans page or you want to be a videographer and a content creator and a mind-blowing drug-smoking comedian like myself. Here's what we're doing. So look at that pole right there. See, sometimes there's mistakes that can be made by the AI inside of this camera, so you got to be conscious of that. Right here, I got this attached to a stop sign, so you can see it's not like a tall guy holding the camera. Now right here, I was on my walk, and this lady who's a notorious dog toucher in the neighborhood came out of her house to welcome the dog, and it was a kind of a creepy engagement here. But sometimes you be wary of the public. If you're walking around an exotic dog like Anna, she gets a lot of attention, so people like to come up and put their hands all over her, and then you gotta wash the dog, and you know, the dog hasn't really had any shots lately, so I gotta take the damn dog to the vet and get some shots and put some eye drops in it. Because people are weird, so you gotta be conscious of weird freaking people that want to rub their hands all over your dog. Sometimes they rub their hands on you too, so I gotta take a shower, an unscheduled shower. That's the last thing I want to do is have to shower twice in a day. I mean, what are we living in communist Russia here, where everybody's disgusting? You gotta wash your balls all the time. Anyway, so this DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is pretty much the greatest goddamn camera you're ever gonna purchase in your camera purchasing career. Let's say you want to be a filmmaker. Look at this point of view right here. Now that's actually imported hair off the balls of a yak. Then I glued it to my face, and it's doing a hell of a job hiding my double chin. But you can see right up my nose. That's a great camera. It can get all kinds of crazy angles. Now, if you're new to walking dogs, this is the kind of leash you're going to want to get, because if the dog goes trying to run off, then the thing just chokes the dog, and the dog will start puking and spitting all over the place. So they try not to run away too much, and you want to keep that dog close, because people will come out of their houses, and then like this dog Anna is like an attack dog. You know, like we paid probably $7,000. Three times installments of $7,000, and we imported it from this Russian military guy who breeds these dogs. Now Anna is a special breed of basset hound and a boxer. So she's unpredictable and very violent, you know. But when she's on her walk, I got her trained like really well that she won't attack or kill anybody unless I give her the word. So if you see me walking on the street, you just, keep your distance, because, if I'm not feeling well and you get inside my bubble and I just give her the sign, then she'll rip your balls right off. And then you'll be on the news. They'll be like, what happened? Be like, yeah, I saw this guy, this fat guy walking around, and he had his basset boxer dog, and I wanted to say what's up to the dog, and then the dog ripped my balls off, and the fat guy just stood there and laughed, and then he got his camera that he hooked up to this metal fence, and just filmed the dog attack my balls. So you got to watch out. You know, don't be fucking around. Anna doesn't look like much, but I tell you what, man, she's been trained by this Russian KGB Special Forces guy, so you don't want to fuck around. Now, you see that house that's under construction right there? We've got a neighborhood full of swingers, and they're building a new house to have these swinging orgies, and it's going to be spectacular. So right here you can see this this camera can do anything. I got a special mode I'm playing with where it tracks you and everything. It's got AI technology designed by these kids in Taiwan. I don't know how the hell they do it, but they're pretty amazing. Now you can see on his ear there is a little, it's like stapled to her head. She likes her ears are all crooked and shit, so we had to make sure that the ear sticks on there right. So we had to actually take a staple gun and staple her ear to their head all crooked like that. So she looks like she's smiling, she's having a good time. And now, don't forget that when that house gets built right there, they're gonna have the greatest goddamn orgies in Crescent City history. It's gonna be this mega complex where these tourists come from all out of town and they get together and but bunch of, they're pretty much gonna have like Diddy parties in that house, but like, you know, no celebrities and shit, just like fat people that are on this website for swingers, a bunch of perverts and stuff. So, you know, no judgment at all. I figured I'll come by when the house gets built with this camera and see how the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 does during an orgy. And now it is, it's not waterproof or water resistant. So if you take the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 to a Diddy inspired orgy, make sure you do not get any baby oil on the camera, because the camera will just explode and not work anymore. And then you'll be like, Drake, you didn't say anything about the baby oil. And I'll be like, yes, I did. If you go back to the video, I explicitly said do not get your camera covered in baby oil if you take it to an orgy. So you don't want to do that. Now, I know it looks like I'm kind of a bigger guy, but I'm really wearing a fat suit because I'm training for a role coming up in this movie that I'm auditioning for. They're looking for a heavy set guy, so I'm trying to get comfortable like wearing a fat suit. And I'm losing all kinds of weight though. I'm taking these dog for these. This is like, whoa, look at that light pole right out of there. I didn't even plan that shot. It just happened by accident. You didn't see that coming at all. Again, you can see here in just a second that I get accosted by these people walking around.
Looks like a happy doggy.
Oh yeah, she's a diva. I have to explain to these people that she's a trained killer, and if they get a little too close to it, Anna is pretty much going to rip their faces off, and then I'll be on the news. It'll be like, local comedian's dog ripped the face off a tourist in Del Norte County. So you got to watch out. You can see, oh, she. There's a big pile of shit on the ground. That dog will eat piles of shit and then puke up the shit later. This dog is filthy and disgusting, but I love her, and she does a great job protecting the house. But I want to thank you guys so much for wasting your time watching on this video. As you're shopping, maybe you're shopping around for a new camera with a gimbal on it, and you came across this video because you like dogs and you like listening to fat guys talk about technology. And I feel like if you're gonna buy this camera and you want to hook it up and watch yourself walk around, you're gonna be thoroughly impressed. My name is Drake Nelson. I'm a comedian. I'm hilarious. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day.